India and Japan have decided to jointly build the Port of Colombo in Sri Lanka. As the Indian Ocean becomes more integral to global trade, the joint venture is expected to increase the existing container volume of the Sri Lankan port and enhance trade and marine activity around the South Asian region. The Nikkei Asian Review reported this week, without citing its sources, that India, Japan and Sri Lanka will sign a memorandum of understanding in the next few months for the eastern container terminal of the port to deepen its draft and develop a facility for allowing large container ships to enter it. Sri Lanka has been one of the countries drawn to China's Belt and Road Initiative, a plan announced in 2013 by the Chinese President Xi Jinping. The aim is to build an estimated $1 trillion of infrastructure to support increased trade and economic ties and to further China's interests around the world. During the previous regime of Sri Lankan President Mahinda Rajapaksa, Sri Lanka has seen a massive rollout of ports and highways, but several ambitious infrastructure projects have left Sri Lanka facing a mountain of debt, mainly to China. In other news, Indonesia's Joko Widodo has won another term as president of the world's third biggest democracy. But his rival, the retired General Prabowo Subianto, has alleged widespread cheating. Indonesia's election commission was expected to announce the official results on Wednesday, but fearing unrest and street demonstrations in response to the final count, the poll panel released the final tally early with little advance notice. Some 85.6 million Indonesians cast their ballot in favor of Widodo out of about 154 million. Widodo and his running mate, Maruf Amin, won by a 55.5% margin. Their rivals, Subianto and Sandiaga Uno, claimed 44.5% of the vote. Subianto has vowed to challenge Widodo's victory, alleging widespread voter fraud. He warned that the result could spark street protests across the world's biggest Muslim-majority nation. Subianto had lost the 2014 presidential bid to Widodo, which he later unsuccessfully challenged in court. Now, at this time, it isn't exactly clear if Subianto will formally challenge Widodo's victory this time around. Some 32,000 security personnel were deployed across the capital, Jakarta, including in front of the Election Commission's office. Tensions have also been high since local police said that dozens of Islamic State-linked terror suspects had been arrested. These included some who had allegedly planned to detonate bombs at political demonstrations after the election result was announced. Indonesia held its biggest ever election last month, a massive one-day poll with more than 190 million registered voters and a record 245,000 candidates vying for the presidency, parliamentary seats and local legislator positions.